Ito na siguro ang pinaka-perpektong halimbawa ng salitang paghihiganti mula sa pinaka-Judas Barrabas, Texas na may bulutong ketong piksa na kinamot ng 8 siraulong manggagamot at pinakamadayang boksingerong nakaharap ng pinakamaangas na boksingero ng Pilipinas na si John Riel Cuadro Alas Casimero. Animoy naging wrestling na may pagka-judo at MMA ang laban na may kakarampot na boxing. Nahiya pang magkarate at kapwere. Samahan mo pa ng mapagpasensyang referee na kababayan ni Poknat na ang favorite dialogue okay lang yun, hindi naman sinasadya. Wala pa naman pating bukol at dugo, pagpasensyahan mo na lang. Mapapaputik ng inang kinambyo ng kinabayo ko na lang nang wala sa oras Hindi naman sa binabalasubas natin to si Amnat Poknat, pero parang ang sarap lang kasi niyang pakuluan sa kumukulong red doors na may halong lambanog Anyway, sa video natin ngayon mga kaibigan, ating masasaksihan kung paanong hinarap at dinayo ng buong tapang ni Casimero ang madayang Thai boxer na ito sa mismong balwarte nito at kung paanong ginulpe ni Casimero ng gulpe de hallucination ang madayang Thai boxer. Pero bago ang lahat, appetizer muna tayo mga kaibigan. Mahalimuyak na araw ng Sabado, ika-27 ng Hunyo, taong 2015, ikinasahang unang pagtutuos ni John Riel Casimero at ni Amnat Poknat Ruenrong. Ginanap ang laban sa Hua Mark Indoor Stadium sa Bangkok, Thailand, na mismong balwarte ni Amnat Poknat. Paglalabanan nila, ang titulong hawak nitong si Poknat na IBF World Light Flyweight title. May kartada noong undefeated itong si Amnat. 16 na panalo at 5 ay tinapos sa pamamagitan ng wrestling, AST knockdown at walang bahid ng talo. Samantalang si Casimero naman ay may 21 panalo, 13 ay tinapos sa pamamagitan ng knockout at 3 lamang ang talo. Sa kanilang weigh-in naman, mahahalata mong may masamang balak talaga ang madayang Thai boxer dahil tamang poker face lang ito sa picture at animoy matinong tao na hindi gagawa ng mabuti at nakadilaw pa na short, tinerno pa sa buhok at ngipin. Buwisit na yan, isang dilawan na naman ang namataan. Pakisumbong nga to kay Atty. Gadon. Mga bobo! Mga bobo! Umpisa pa lamang ng laban ay mapapasabi ka na lang agad ng smell something fishy. Kung titignan kasi natin mga kaibigan, mukha kasing mag-ama itong si Amnat Poknat at itong referee. Pareho kasi ng hairstyle na parang inahit na burnek ng kalabaw. Pagpasok pa lang ng round 1, nakatama na ng solid si Casimero at halatang nahilo si Poknat kaya dumiskarte ito at ningudngod si Casimero sa sahig ng lona sa pamamagitan ng pagwasiwas na takedown. At sumimple pa ito ng panunuhod na kitang-kita naman sa kamera at ng referee.
เป็นอดีตแชมป์โลก108 ปอนด์นะครับ IBF แล้วก็เป็นแชมป์โลกเฉพาะการด้วยครับ100 แพ้2 ครั้งเป็นการแพ้ที่แอฟริกาใต้แล้วก็แพ้ที่เม็กซิโก
Pinuna naman ito ng referee, siguro upang kahit papaano ay hindi naman mahalata ng mga manonood na manipulado ang laban na ito. Samantala, tuloy pa rin itong si Poknat sa pagbalibag at pagwasiwas kay Casimero na kung tutuusin ay kabawsan na dapat sa puntos nitong si Poknat dahil may warning na nga ito pero wala home court advantage tong si Bayag Miski nga ang simpleng pag-breakout sa pangyayakap nitong si Poknat ay hindi agad magawa nitong referee. Pagsapit naman ng round 2, nakascore ng knockdown itong si Amnat. Tamang abang kasi diskarte nito Tinamaan si Casimero ng right counter punch ni Poknat. Ngunit mahahalata mong baliwala lang ito sa makapal at makunat na mukha ni Casimero. Tinawanan lamang ito nito. Samantala, tuloy pa rin sa panggugulang itong si Amnat at bago matapos ang laban ay ginamitan niya si Casimero ng jiu-jitsu at hinedlock niya ang ulo ni Casimero. Sa round 3 naman, nakatama ng solid na kanan nitong si Casimero at halatang nasaktan si Amnat kaya ginamitan niya ito ng malamay wader hugging technique at mahahalata mong tinatagalan talaga ng referee ang pag-breakout ng dalawa para makarecover ang anak niyang si Amnat. At sa kalagitnaan naman ng round na ito ay napabagsak naman ni Casimero si Poknat gamit ang counter left hook. Ngunit katakatakang hindi ito binilangan.
นี่โดนซ้ายเลยครับ
Matindi talaga sa buhatan ng magtatay na to. Papainom ko na lang talaga ng tang pineapple juice nang wala sa oras. Tuloy-tuloy pa din naman sa panghe-headlock itong si Poknat, kaya di na nakapagpigil itong si Casimero at nakikipagsabayan na din ito sa panggugulang at binibisligan niya si Amnat sa hita habang siya ay naka-headlock.
เซ่ด้วยเซ่ด้วย
Pagsapit ng round 4 ay ginamitan na ni Amnat ng judo technique si Casimero at sabay sakal kay Casimero. Manggigigil ka na lang sa mga opisyal sa laban eh. Ni walang pakialam, lalo na tong referee na to, sarap kutusan eh.
ไอ้ฟุตเวิร์กดึงแล้วคืนแล้วพลิกลูกนี้ไม่รู้ว่าโดนกรรมการเตือนหรือเปล่านะครับ
ลงไปเลยครับจังหวะพลิกหลบด้วยครับ
จะมีลีลาแบบนี้นะครับ อย่างที่เรียนไว้ว่าครั้งหนึ่งครับในการไปชกที่อาร์เจนตินาครับไปชิงแชมป์โลก
Sa round 5 naman ay ganun pa din ang diskarte nitong si Poknat at tuluyan ng nabulag ng referee na animoy may eksema at katarata sa mata.
การเก็บแต้มมาได้เรื่อยๆครับแล้วก็ใช้น้ำหนักโถมตัวเข้าไปครับนี่โอ้โหนี่โดนไป
ใครโดนก็โดนลุกซ้าย
แล้วก็ใช้แรงเหวี่ยงครับล้มลงไปทั้งคู่ดูครับที่มุมของนักชกฟิลิปปินส์ทุกพื้นเวทีเลยครับเห็นโอกาสอันเหมาะแล้วครับเมื่อสักครู่นี้โดนหมัดซ้ายกับอำนาจแต่ว่ายังเฉยๆอยู่
Samantala, bibilib ka din sa pasensya nitong si Casimero eh. Talaga namang tuloy pa rin ang laban. Noong round 7 naman ay binilangan naman ulit ng tatay ni Poknat si Casimero. Pero kitang-kita talaga na hindi suntok ang ginawa ni Poknat at binalibag niya talaga ito. Tapos may pagyakap na naman ito na inabot ng halos 1 minuto.
แล้วเขาชะงักแล้วเขาจับดึงให้เราเข้าหาบ้างขวาแล้วซ้ายเหวี่ยงลูกนี้เหวี่ยงกรรมการนับครับ
โดนนับอี
แม่
กแล้วครับ
เขาโวยครับ
สี่
Sabay rabbit punch o pagsuntok sa bunbunan na mariing pinagbabawal sa boxing. Ngunit ang di niya alam ay naka-blade mail itong si Casimero at nakatang build ang mukha nito.
ชิดกันเลยหุกซ้ายผิ
นี่
ด
ครับหลุดอีกแล้วครับ
ผิดโอ้ยระวังครับลูกแขนลูก
ยังพยายามจะเข้าไปอยู่โดนดันอีกแล้วครับ
ซ้ายแม่นเอ้าแล้วก็ถ่วงเข้าไปครับ
Sa round 8 naman, niwrestling na ni Poknat si Casimero, sabay paamoy ng singit na binalot sa mahiwagang bacon na brief ni Amnat.
ล็อกแล้วต้องปล่อยจังหวะปล่อยโอ้โหถ้าใจดีอย่างนี้เราชอบครับไม่แล้วปล่อยให้ต่อยครับเขาพยายามจะ
เสีย
ทุก
เรี
เรื่
ย
อบ ง
ร้
เล
อย
ย
เลยครับเข้าไป
ล้มลุกคลุกคลานแล้วครับมีโวยด้วยครับมีนี่ครับก่อกดดันเราพอสมควรวงในล็อกหาเขาเชื่อมรอให้กรรมการแยกดีกว่าครับอย่า
ต่อยต่ำกว่าเข็มขัด
ใส่เลยครับ
Sa pagsapit naman ng round 11, nanggigigil na si Casimero. Ayaw kasing tumigil nitong si Poknat kaya binega na ito ng binega ni Casimero. Sabay habang nakayakap itong si Poknat ay gigil na rin itong gumaganti ng illegal punch. Siguro sa isip ni Casimero, daya ng gusto mo ito pagbibigyan kita.
น่ากลัวเหมือนกันครับดูที่ว่าเราจะคุมให้อยู่ได้ไหม
มาหงุดหงิดแล้วนะ
ต่อยตามอีกต่อยตาม
โอ้โหต่อยล่างนะครับโอ้โหต่อยข้างล่างต่อยล่างครับสำหรับทีมงานของกาซิเมโรตอบนะครับตอบเหมือนเดิมนะครับตอบนะครับ
อาวุธไม่เท่าไหร่ครับแต่ว่าลีลาดู
Natapos ang laban ng paulit-ulit lang ang ginagawa nitong si Amnat na pag-takedown, pati na rin ang pag-running technique naman ni Mayweather ang ginawa nito. Dahil alam niyang may 2 knockdown score na siya, kaya tamang ubos na lamang ito ng oras. Nanalo ito via unanimous decision at sa interview ng trainer ni Amnat ay makapal nitong sinabi na mas lumalabas na mas madaya at mas madumi daw lumaban itong si Casimero dahil nang bibislig daw ito sa hita ng kanyang pambato. Matapos ang laban ay 1 taong hindi lumaban si Casimero at puro puspusang pag-iensayo lamang ang ginawa nito upang makabawi sa madayang si Amnat. 1 taon lamang ang nakalipas na pagbigyan si Casimero na ipaghiganti ang kanyang mapait na sinapit sa kamay ng madayang Thai boxer. Ika-25 ng Mayo taong 2016 naikasa ang kanilang pangalawang pagtutuos. Sa pagkakataong ito ay pinalitan na ang tatay niya bilang referee. At good news, hindi na sa balwarte ng madayang Thai boxer ang laban. Siguro pinag-utos na rin ng mga boxing organization na wag nang gaganapin ang laban sa balwarte nitong mandarambong na si Poknat. At gaya ng inaasahan, puro takedown, yakap at pangre-wrestling pa rin ang diskarte nito. Ngunit ang hindi niya alam ay pinaghandaan na ito ni Casimero.
Avoid his opponent from getting any forward momentum with their shots, as he does right there.
Yeah, man, he's looking alright, boy. Camaro's, he's landing the right hand. Here he comes the wrestling. And he's down on the floor again. This is what we're talking about here, man. What it does, it brings your hands down so you can set up your headshots. So, and then you could just start bombing off. Time him. Look at it, there you go. He's trying to time him with that. And he throws him down to the ring, underneath the bottom of the ring.
Pagsapit ng round 4, dito na nakabawi ang tinaguriang angas ng Pinas. Matapos nitong matamaan ng counterpunch si Poknat at pagkabangoy, sinundan agad ng isang matinding body shot na nagpatiklop sa madayang Thai boxer at hindi na ito nakarecover pang muli.
We fights loose.
Big left hook from Casimero.
And he caught him. And he looks hurt. He looks really hurt. And he's got up, surprisingly up and all four up. I can't believe it. That was a devastating. And you see as he dumped it
and managed to catch him. Here's the replay.
Look at that.
And they traded hook.
Counter left hook.
I'm not supposed to
trying to be hold on. And he won't be denied. And a good punish shot. He's down again.
To the body.
Whoa. And the champion is down.
Up out of his seat.
And he don't look like he's gonna get up. Is he gonna get up? Now the fight was waved up by Tony Weeks. And we have a new IBF flag.
Casimero's landed flush on the chin. And then finally the left hook to the body. 1, 2, 3, perfectly placed. Right to his liver. You see Casimero showing out after he drops him, showing that bad blood between them. And he's happy.
And look how he's smiling. Look how he's smiling.
At sa laban niya na ito ay nakamit ni Casimero ang pinakamagandang halimbawa ng mahalimuyak na paghihiganti. Isa na yata sa pinaka nakakahinayang na laban na sana'y gaganapin noong 5 ng Abril taong 2020 ang laban na tutulok sana sa lahat ng agam-agam ng mga nagtatalo-talong boxing fans, mapa Pinoy at ibang lahi na kung sino ba talaga ang mananaig kontra sa pambansang angas ng Pilipinas na si John Riel Cuadro alias Casimero at Naoya the Monster Inoue. Ang laban na ito ay gaganapin sana sa Mandalay Center, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA para sa unification bout sana ng kanilang mga belt na IBF, WBA at WBO bantamweight title. Ngunit sa di inaasahang pangyayari, hindi natuloy ang kanilang laban dahil sa pagkalat ng sakit na corned beef 19.
Magsayin pa si Eros, hindi namin alam kasi sabi nga may corned beef 19.
Ano po?
Corned beef 19.
Ano po?
At para naman hindi mawalan ng saysay ang mga paghahandang ginawa ni Casimero na nung mga panahong iyon ay ilang buwan nang nagtitraining sa US, ay tinapat na lamang ito sa isa sa mga top upcoming prospect ng West Africa na walang iba kundi si Duke Maika aka the Babyface Terminator. Datapwat sa laban na ito ay dehado itong si Dick Maika ay walang boxer ang dapat magkumpiyansa kapag nakasagupa na nila ito, sapagkat sa undefeated na kartada pa lamang nito na 24 na panalo ay 5 lamang ang maswerteng nakatapos ng laban hanggang round 12 at 19 ay tinapos niya sa pamamagitan ng knockout. Mayroon itong napakataas at nakakatakot na knockout ratio 76%. Kaya naman masasabi nating malakas talaga at hindi pipitsuging boksingero ang tinaguriang Determinator ng bansang Afrika. May mabangis na karanasan sa kanyang amateur career na 144 na panalo at 6 na talo lamang. Mas matindi pa sa amateur career ni Naoya Inoue na 75 panalo lamang at 6 na talo. Idagdag mo pa ang paglahok nito noon sa 2012 Olympic Men's Flyweight Division kung saan siya ang itinalaga upang irepresenta ang kanilang bansa. Taong 2012, pumasok ito sa pro boxing sa edad na 22 anyos. Sa umpisa ng karera nitong si Dick Maika mga kaibigan, ay napaka-impresibong kartada agad ang kanyang naitala. 13 sunod-sunod na panalo kung saan lahat ng kanyang nakalaban ay tinapos niya sa pamamagitan ng knockout. At ang mga laban na ito ay kanya lamang binuno sa loob ng 3 taon mula 2012 hanggang 2015. Taong 2014, naging WBO African Bantamweight Champion nang talunin niya ang kanyang kababayan at kapwa undefeated na si Eiko Wilson sa pamamagitan ng knockout nung round. Taong 2016, naging Commonwealth Bantamweight Champion nang talunin niya ang undefeated din na taga United Kingdom na si Macho Chanda via split decision. Kaya naman dahil sa kanyang mga impresibong karangalan, sumagi sa utak nito na mataas ang kanyang tsansa na maagaw ang titulo sa WBO champion.
I think I'm coming there to win. You know, this is my dream. This is what I've been crying for years. You know, from childhood. You know, I always dreamed to be a world champion. So people will expect, people will see a good boxing, and I think I will give good performance, and I'm gonna bring the title back home to Ghana. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be one of the best boxers.
Ngunit kahit undefeated, knockout artist at mukhang makunat ang pagmumukha nitong Aprikanong si Dick Maika, ayon mismo kay Cuadro Alas ay wala daw miski kapiranggot na kaba ang kanyang nadarama. Bagkus ay galit ang kanyang nadarama matapos ngang hindi matuloy ang minimithi niyang laban kontra kay Naoya the Monster Inoue. Kaya naman pinagbantaan ni Casimero si Doc Maika na humanda daw siya dahil siya lang naman ang makakasalo ng naipon niyang galit na ilalabas niya sana para sa hapon.
Kawawa to si Doc Maika kasi siya yung mapagbibigyan ng galit ko sa binigay nila ni Bob Arum sa akin kasi ilang buwan ako dito sa Las Vegas.
Sa kanilang weigh-in bago ang laban ay talaga namang mahahalata na matinding training ang paghandang ginawa ng kampo ni Dick Maika. Malabakal at bato-bato ang katawan nito. Kahit pagmumukha nito ay parang may abs, kaya siguradong makunat. Samantalang si Casimero naman ay tila tuyot, hupak na hupak at itinatago pa ang 100%. Sa mismong laban, unang round pa lang, naging maganda naman ang panimula nitong si Dick Maika, kung saan nakakapagpatama nga ito ng mga malilinis na suntok sa pagmumukha at katawan ni Casimero. Subalit ang problema nga lang mga kaibigan, sa atake nitong Aprikanong ito ay tila tamang mukbang ng si Casimero sa mga suntok nito at hindi ito tinatablahan. Sa round 2 ay dito na napahilata si Dick Maika matapos itong tamaan ni Cuadro Alas ng isang naglalagablab na lepok sa may sentido. Tatapusin na sana ni Cuadro Alas ang laban ng maaga mga kaibigan. Ngunit talagang makunat din ang nguya-nguyaan itong si Dick Maika. Kaya bibilib ka rin dito eh. Ang matindi pa dito mga kaibigan, sa kabila ng mga pinsalang kanyang natamo mula sa mga harabas na atake nitong si Cuadro Alas, ay nagawa pa nitong mag-angas at dumila sa harap mismo ng pambansang angas ng Pinas na mahiya mo naman Hunyangong Kandule. Pagsapit ng round 3 ay dito natuluyang winasak ni Janriel Casimero ang pagmumukha ni Dick Maika.
Finish him!
Ikalabing-anim ng Hulyo, 2016, lumaban ang maangas na undefeated na si Charlie aka Aguila kontra kay Jose Aguilar ng Espanya alias El Polo na ang ibig sabihin ay manok. Aguila kontra sa nitoy na manok, labanan ng mga pekpek, labanan ng mga pakpak at tari. At ang mananalo ay siyang haharap sa pinakamaangas na boksingero sa buong Pilipinas na nooy kagagaling ng sa panalo kontra sa pangalawang laban nila ng madayang Thai boxer na si Amnat Ruwenrong. Nakabawi ang tinaguriang Cuadro Alas ng Pilipinas matapos nitong hambalusin ng gulpe de meningitis, dyscoliosis, de leptospirosis, de clitoris si Amnat Ruwenrong at nakuha nito ang titulong hawak nito. Sa laban naman ni Aguilar at Charlie Edwards, nagyabangan pa talaga ang dalawang animal. Biruin nyo ba naman, nakuha pang mag-alisapol itong si Charlie Edwards sa kalagitnaan ng kanilang laban. At di naman nagpatalo sa kayabangan itong si Jose Tilaok Aguilar at gumanti din ng alisapol sa harap ng mayabang na Briton. Pagkatapos naman sa parehong round ay nag-angas na naman ang Briton at sinabing, "Oh, suntok sa mukha, oh, libre yan, oh, suntok, oh, suntok." Pero umiilag naman si Raul Dinino. Di naman ulit nagpadaig sa yabang itong si Netoy at gumanti na naman. Pumustura ito na para bang nakaposas at sinabi ring, "Suntok ko, nakaposas ako, suntok." Pero itong si Aguilar pa rin ang napikon at hinabol ng tari si Edward sa corner. Bandang huli ay nanaig pa rin ng maangas na Briton sa laban. Nanalo ito via unanimous decision at nabigyan ito ng pagkakataon na makaharap sa pandaigdigang titulo ang pinakamaangas na boksingero sa buong Pilipinas na walang iba kundi si Janriel Cuadro Alas Casimero. Araw ng Sabado at ika-10 ng Setyembre taong 2016, ikinasahan kanilang laban. Co-main event ito sa laban ng Triple G at Kell Brook. Ginanap ang laban sa Greenwich, London, United Kingdom. Dedepensahan ni Casimero sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon ang kanyang IBF flyweight title kontra sa Aguila ng Britanya. May malinis na kartada ang bagitong Briton na 8 panalo at wala ni isang bahid ng pagkatalo na kung ating mapapansin ay para bang masyadong maaga pa ata para sa bagito ang kumasa sa pandaigdigang kompetisyon. Siguro isip nito ay isa siyang advanced na boksingero na animo isang elementary student na nanayang nagsagot ng module at gusto na agad lumundag sa kolehiyo upang makamit agad ang diploma. Na ang hindi niya alam ay isang cum laude sa boxing ang kanyang kakaharapin at may malawak na karanasan pagdating sa pakikipagsagupa sa iba't ibang uri ng halimaw sa ibabaw ng lona. Sa kanilang weigh-in naman, maririnig mo ang ilang taga-suporta nitong Aguila ng Britanya na talaga namang nangingibabaw ang mga bunganga at may pagsigaw pa ng Charlie na para bang marites sa kanto na tamang tantos sa bingguhan. Na sinundan naman ng isang mamang Briton ng pagsigaw ng "And the new."
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen.
Nakala mo naman talaga siguradong mananalo na ang kanilang pambato. Samantala, may pagsenyas naman itong si Charlie Edwards na animoy sumasayaw ng paru-paruji o paru-paruji. Bridget na yan. Siya pala nakaimbento niyan. Sa pagkakataong ito, lumalabas na mas mayabang pa pala ito sa ating pambansang angas. Ngunit Tinawanan lamang ito ng ating pambato at umiling-iling at napasabi na lang sa kanyang isip na burger ka sa akin sa laban, tingnan mo. At ang mga kasama naman niya ay tamang nguya lang ng bubblegum sa nguya-nguyaan at animoy sumenyas ng oy. Pagkatapos ng weigh-in, inom tayo dun sa likod. Sa round 1, in and out ang ginagawa ng bagitong Briton at puro jab ang pinakakawalan nito, samantalang ang ating pambansang angas ay ginagamitan nito ng mabilis na footwork para makalapit sa malaki at mas mahabang Briton.
Casemiro, vast,
comfortable, knowing he hasn't been in with the quality as a professional at this level.
Right hand already, the mobility, Dave.
He've used the height, the reach, everything he needs to do in this. But once that's expected, I thought he'd take, look, another right hand. I was expecting it to be a little bit more comfortable early doors for Charlie.
And Casemiro, he could be mistaken for 16 or 17, and maybe he fit
for the fight. Oh, and then big right hand, nice right hand there by Casemiro.
Round 3. Ginagamitan na ni Casemiro ng malamay weather na depensa itong agila ng Briton at tamang abang lang at counter. At hinahayaan niya maging agresibo ang bagitong Briton na animoy may masamang pain para ito ay masakmal.
3-minute professional rounds as he to take this title, bring much further down.
Clearly the jab is part of if he's not there, then get your feet out of there in fights along the way. But you know, these kids that are coming out of Team GB wanting to take the punches behind that jab, either more as Casemiro is making Edwards work harder than what he needs to be or wants to be doing.
Round 4. Nagsimula ng sumabay sa atake si Casemiro at tila hindi nagustuhan ng bagitong Briton ang lasa ng kamao ng ating pambansang angas at sa round din na ito ay tila muntik ng malaglagan tuka ng tinaguri ang agila ng Britanya nang tinamaan ito ng solid na uppercut sa kanyang muka at mukha na rin unti-unting nababasa ni Casemiro ang paulit-ulit itong in and out na pagjab.
And he's ready for anything Charlie Edwards can throw at him. He was saying himself, Casemiro, that he was once like Edwards and he admires his ambition in taking this chance, but it's just too early.
It's here at the O2 because nothing like that's going to happen. So.
Big right hand again, he tries with City. And just started to dig in some body shots, really winging them.
You see it?
Oh, big uppercut, and Edwards felt that. And that's a brain stoppages he has, and that's a body shot, which is going to...
Yeah, that's a fantastic uppercut he catches him with. Yeah. And he set him up. He noticed as Charlie kicks back and away, he dips down. And right there, he got him to back away the same way and then rip that uppercut. I'll tell you what, Charlie Edwards showed a good chin to say that. That's one box that we've taken. Yeah, that could have put him to sleep. He dipped right into it. Yeah, dipping right into the uppercut. He recovered really well. And Casemiro knew that dip was coming. But the worrying thing for me, other than the uppercut, Edwards are getting caught with a lot of shots.
Round 6. Nahihirapang makatama si Casemiro sa bagitong Briton. Naging epektibo ang turo ng kanyang trainer na huwag makipagsabayan at iwasan ang right hook counter ni Casemiro sa tuwing siya ay babato ng jab. Pagpapakita lamang ito na talagang mas mabilis ang agila ng Britanya kaysa kay Cuadro Alas. Kaya kailangan makaisip ng paraan ng ating pambansang angas dahil kung hindi ay matatalo siya sa puntos.
Work rate or accuracy as he lands another body shot, but
kind of like a man, which is what he needed in this fight. When he's getting more confident in the right hand side.
We even got Paulie Malignaggi.
Round 7. Naging agresibo na si Casemiro dahil tila makakalamang ang Briton kung puro counter ang kanyang gagawin. At sa huling minuto ng round ay nakatama ng sunod-sunod na kombinasyon si Casemiro dahilan upang mapayakap ang bagitong Briton.
And Casemiro, dare I say, this is the first time we'll be a little befuddled that round.
Good right hand to the head of that jab.
He's getting it now. What? He went
just to Ahmed Ruaron in June last.
It makes his way a little bit easier.
A little bit of time ago by Steve Gray, but he's starting to just get through, and Edwards felt that. Oh, big shots here from Casemiro, and Charlie Edwards has to hold on and cling. And has he got the experience and knowledge and know how to do it?
He keeps ducking the same way. Casemiro knows he keeps throwing the uppercut. Charlie has to make an adjustment in the way he's in the floor. Open glove, and what happens? You'll catch the uppercut at least.
Big hooks going in from Casemiro, who feels he's more powerful, stronger, and in charge. And look at that.
Some good uppercut there. That's the shot. again, Edwards is showing his toughness. Yeah.
Round 8, nanggigigil na si Casimero. Parang gusto nang tapusin ang laban. Alam nyo mga kaibigan, ito yung nakakatakot kay Casimero eh. Kapag sinusundan na niya yung kalaban maigi, parang sinusundan na din ni kamatayan eh. Sigurado magpapakawala ng mabibigat na suntok eh.
There's the body shot again.
Casimero is actually doing it to him there. Big right hand.
There's another one. Oh, and he's just gripping down on that gum shield, Charlie Edwards. And all the out, but this is real, and this is world.
Round 10. Dito nawawa sa akin ni Casimero ang mayabang na Briton at ipalalasap ang kanyang kauna-unahang talo sa kanyang karera.
With the points loss.
Good right hand from Edwards. You struggled when you were in that division.
When I boxed, now it.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Walk into it.
Straight into it, and he's hurt badly, and he tried everything. That left hook, though.
You hook with a hooker, right? Well, they say don't hook with a hooker. You know, the thing is, he got up, he still got up from that shot. That shows, you know, what kind of kid this is. You know, he's had a rough few rounds, but he's got nailed, and he's still got up trying to win this fight. I take my hat off to him. He'll come again. This will do him in the world. There's a lot of things to learn in experience, and he will come again.
Terrific character from Charlie Edwards. Education may be a painful one tonight, but he took that opportunity, and you've got to say that John Real Casimero did his job as champ. Very well to recover. He's brave. He gets to his feet. His legs have gone. He's been asked to walk forward. Steve Grace giving him every opportunity. Every opportunity. Casimero wants to get on with it. There's over a minute left. Does he have the experience to hold? Can he recover from that? I don't think so.
With his heart on his sleeve all night. It is not always that we win our first world title shot, but it doesn't mean you're not going to come back and win a world title again. Look at this. You know, he's a good finisher, Casimero. He is. I would have loved to see Charlie Hall, but as Adam said, he just doesn't have the experience to think of it. Yeah. You know, when you're young, you're full of bravado. You know, you don't want to hold. You know, on this stage.